El final del verano llegó y tú partirás. Yo no sé hasta cuándo este amor recordarás, pero sé que en mis brazos yo.
Did you know that in the 1960s, congregating at a gay bar was illegal? You could go to jail, lose your job, or worse. But all that started to change. 50 years ago, on June 28, 1969, in New York City, the police once again raided the Stonewall Inn. But this time, the queers at the bar fought back. That night, the first brick was thrown, and a revolution was born. Through the decades, in the face of hatred, activists raised their voices and spilled their blood so that you could live with pride, love who you love, and yes, even watch RuPaul's Drag Race at your favorite gay bar.
When I got the invitation to visit, I couldn't resist.
Wait, did somebody just say resist?
So when someone tells you to vote, don't roll your eyes. We can't stop fighting until everybody understands that LGBTQ rights are human rights. Can I get an amen? I thought I could.
So as I said, we were separated into different groups. We had to show our papers. Some drag queens were arrested. Fortunately, I was not. But as a habit, when we would leave the bar, we would disperse and disappear for 20 minutes. And within 20 minutes, we would come back because by then the police had been paid off, the mafia came back, cut the padlock off the door, brought in their watered-down liquor, and the party continued. But that evening was a whole different situation. Instead of disappearing, we went across the street to the park called Sheridan Square Park, and we stood there, and we started throwing change at the police, calling them pigs, calling them names. You could feel the tension mounting amongst the patrons of the bar that evening, and still and yet we did not know what was going to happen in the next few minutes. Within moments, bottles started flying towards the police. Bricks started going through the air. I have been attributed of throwing the first Molotov cocktail, written in a lot of history books, but I can honestly say that I threw the second one, not the first one. But with all this going on, windows were being broken, cars were being turned over, a couple of drag queens grabbed the parking meter and uprooted it from the ground, which they proceeded to use as a battering ram. As a battering ram, because the police at this time, the five of them, had barricaded themselves in the bar because they were afraid of us for a change. Veramente 45 minutes later in full riot gear with shields from head to toe, with the big batons, the tear gas, they were on horses, and that's when the horror of that evening and the history of this day that's going to happen tomorrow really